When we talk about elegant and talented batsmen in West Indies cricket history, one name that stands out is Lawrence Rowe. Born on January 8, 1949 in Jamaica, Lawrence Rowe was a right-handed top-order batsman who brought a unique charm to the game. He was known for his stylish strokes and graceful technique. He became a fan favorite not only in the Caribbean but also around the world. He played cricket for Jamaica, West Indies, Derbyshire, and even in the World Series cricket era. His impact was so profound that he was named one of the Jamaica's top 5 cricketers of the 20th century. Lawrence Rowe made his first-class debut for Jamaica in 1968-69 season, but his real magic was revealed in 1972 during his Test debut against New Zealand at Sabina Park, Kingston. It was a dream debut. Lawrence Rowe scored a massive 214 runs in the first innings and followed it up with another 100 not out in the second. No other players had ever scored both a double century and a century in their debut test before him. His test average after that match, an unbelievable 314. It was a moment that instantly etched his name in cricket history. One of Lawrence Rowe's finest innings came in 1974 against England at Kingston Oval, Barbados. In that match, he scored a breathtaking 302 runs, which is still the highest individual score by a West Indies batsman at that ground. Only a few West Indies have ever scored triple centuries in Test, and Lawrence Rowe proudly stands alongside Sir Garfield Sobers, Brian Lara, and Chris Gale on that elite list. This innings showed the world that Lawrence Rowe was no ordinary batsman. He was once in a generation talent. Lawrence Rowe travelled to Australia for the 1975-76 series. Cricket experts hailed him as the best batsman in the world. He lived up to that hype by scoring a century in his second innings in Australia, keeping his average above 70. But things soon changed. The West Indies team struggled in the series and Lawrence Rowe forms dipped. Sadly, he never quite returned to the dominating level he once had. He also played county cricket for Derbyshire in England and starred in World Series cricket, where he once scored 175 runs in a match. Lawrence Rowe's cricketing journey was not all smooth. He faced multiple physical issues, including an eye problem and an allergy to grass and recurring injuries like a dislocated shoulder. These health problems often held him back from consistent performances. Fans even joked that if Rowe sneezed, the opposition should be put into bat because it meant trouble for West Indies. But perhaps the most controversial chapter in his life was when he had to rebel towards to South Africa during the apartheid era, 1982-83 and 1983-84. At that time, South Africa was banned from international sports due to its racist policies, and Lawrence Rowe's decision shocked the cricketing world. As a result, he and other players involved were banned for life by the West Indies Cricket Board, though the ban was lifted in 1989. Later, Lawrence Rowe settled permanently in Miami, USA, and became a successful businessman. In 2011, during a test match between West Indies and India at Sabina Park, Lawrence Rowe was honored with a pavilion named after him. He used the moment to apologize publicly for the rebel tour and saying, "Today I sincerely apologize to the cricketing fraternity of Jamaica, the Caribbean and the rest of the world." However, things took a turn again when Lawrence Rowe later said he did not think his decision to tour South Africa was wrong. Due to a public backlash, the Jamaica Cricket Association revoked the pavilion naming honor. Lawrence Rowe was also known as Yaga, was admired by many of his peers. The legendary Michael Holding once said that Rowe was the best batsman I ever saw. Even Gary Sobers, another West Indies legend, believed Lawrence Rowe had the potential to be the greatest batsman the Caribbean had ever produced. One of the most memorable moments of his career was when he smashed a short ball from Bob Willis flat into the stand at Kingston Oval, like a guided missile flying at head height. That day he scored his 302 runs from just 430 balls, hitting 36 boundaries, showcasing pure class and timing. Lawrence Rowe did not just fade away after cricket. He started the Lawrence Rowe Foundation, aimed at helping at-risk youth. Through his foundation, he continued to inspire and support young people, proving that his heart is just as big as his talent. Lawrence Rowe played 30 Test matches for the West Indies from 1972 to 1980. He scored a total of 2,047 runs at an impressive average of 43.55. which reflect his class and consistency at the international level. He registered 7 centuries and 7 half centuries in his Test career. His highest score was an outstanding 302 against England at Kingston Oval, Barbados in 1974, a record that still stands as the highest score by a West Indies on that ground. While he did bowl occasionally, he never took a wicket in Test matches. Lawrence Rowe also proved to be reliable in the field, taking 17 catches in this format. In the shorter format, Lawrence Rowe played 11 ODIs for West Indies. Between 1975 and 1980s, his total runs in ODIs were 136, with a modest batting average of 17. He managed to score 1 half century, with his highest ODI score being 60. Although not as dominant in ODIs as in Test, he still contributed with the bat and took 2 catches during his ODI career. In first-class cricket, including domestic matches and Test, Lawrence Rowe played a total of 149 matches. He scored a massive 8,755 runs at an average of 37.57, a testament to his long-term batting quality. He hit 18 centuries and 38 50s, with his top score again being 302. He occasionally bowled and took 2 wickets. Although his primary strength was batting, Lawrence Rowe was also sharp in the field, taking 118 catches in first-class matches, proving his all-round value to the team. In List A cricket, Lawrence Rowe played 52 matches, scoring 1400 runs with a batting average of 30.43. Although he did not score any centuries in this format, he consistently helped his team by scoring 10 half centuries with a highest score of 87. His bowling contribution was minimal but effective. He bowled 34 balls and took 2 wickets, with best bowling figure of 1 for 0. He also claimed 18 catches in the field, further showcasing his commitment on the ground. These stats reflect Lawrence Rowe's status as one of the most elegant and technically gifted batsmen to represent the West Indies. His early performance, especially his historic debut and triple century, left a lasting legacy in cricket history. So Lawrence Rowe cricket journey is a mix of glory, struggle, controversy and redemption. From a record-breaking debut to a triple century against England, from battling health issues to facing backlash for political decisions, Lawrence Rowe's story is nothing short of dramatic. Yet what shines through it all is his undeniable talent, his grace at the crease, and the magical innings that fans will never forget. Lawrence Rowe may not have had the longest or smoothest career, but when he was at his best, few could match his class. He remains one of the West Indies cricket's most enigmatic and stylish figures, and his story is a reminder of both the brilliance and the burden of sporting greatness. If you like this video, please comment, share and subscribe. Thanks for watching.